Hi everyone, welcome back to Zen Beautiful Art. Today we are diving into the cozy world of autumn with a playful little squirrel holding a walnut, a snail perched on a big mushroom, and a teeny tiny blueberries tree just for fun. Before we start, tell me in the comments what's your favorite scene for autumn. I'm so curious to know. Let's grab our pens and brushes and make this autumn scene come to life. First, we are going to use a fountain pen to carefully draw the contour lines. I like to start from the left with the mushroom and move toward our little squirrel on the right, holding that precious walnut. I found this part so relaxing. It's like taking a slow walk through a crisp autumn forest. Once I'm happy with the lines, I gently use a kneaded eraser to remove any pencil marks. Isn't it satisfying to see those clean outlines? I love this little bit of magic at the start. Now let's bring our mushroom to life with color. I'm using a small brush and a rich ultramarine for the main cap, and adding some purple to give depth to the shadows. For the stem, I start with burnt sienna and then mix a little purple into burnt sienna for the shadow areas. It's like giving our mushroom some cozy depth. Doesn't it already start feeling a little magic? Next up is our tiny blueberries tree. I'm mixing yellow ochre with a hint of sap green for the leaves. For the foreground, I love using a big mop brush with yellow ochre mixed with a little burnt sienna. Then I add some burnt sienna plus ultramarine for shadow areas. This gives our scene a nice soft depth. Quick tip: layering lightly helps keep the background gentle so our squirrel really pops. Time to mix our squirrel colors. I'm combining burnt sienna and cadmium yellow. This gives us that warm autumn fur. I love how these colors blend, it already feels so cozy. Starting with a very diluted mix for the face, forehead, cheeks, and nose. Then I layer on the thicker mix to deepen the shadows. Pro tip: start light and build slowly. It keeps our little squirrel looking soft and fluffy. Now for the ears. First layer is a diluted burnt sienna, then cadmium yellow on the tip for fluffiness. While it is still damp, I add a second thick layer of burnt sienna to give dimension. Look at those ears, cute and velvety. Next, we move on to the body, starting with a very diluted cadmium yellow and burnt sienna for the neck and forearm, then burnt sienna for the main body, for the shadows on the back, forearm, and legs. I mix burnt sienna with a touch of ultramarine. Finally, cadmium yellow on the leg that's in the light, adding thicker burnt sienna for deep shadows. Already starting to feel like our squirrel could jump off the paper, right? The fun part, the tail. First, I'm wet the tail with clean water, then apply burnt sienna. While it's still damp, I add a thick layer in the middle and cadmium yellow on the outer edges. Look at that fluff. Who else loves painting tails as much as I do? Now for the walnut, cadmium yellow and burnt sienna for the main body, and a touch of gray for shadows. I love how little details like this really bring our squirrel to life. Let's give some color to our snail. Diluted matte lake red for the shell, cadmium yellow for the body and head. So cute. This little snail adds so much charm, don't you think? I like imagining it slowly exploring the mushroom while the squirrel enjoys its walnut. Finally, our blueberries. I'm using ultramarine for the berries, and even one fallen berry on the ground. Look, maybe that's what the snail is looking for. Adding these small details make the scene feel alive, like a tiny autumn story unfolding right on your paper. And there we have it, our cozy autumn scene. Thanks so much for painting with me, and I will see you in the next one.